Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Pitt Panthers have a unique setup, sharing a field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I can tell you, the convergence of Three Rivers, it's one of the most scenic, beautiful stadiums in college football. Acrisure hosts 68,000 strong. The Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Knights offense will take the field first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. If you want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Bummer. This guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Jenkins. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Watson. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Knights have this offense rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to the run, it's Watson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Trying play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
On the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced a field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Panthers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. A 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. using his legs. It's Turner.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get down here faster.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Touchdown, UCF! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Hicks. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. On the move and looking. Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, Tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. This one's complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. High the chains now on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Charles.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Knights line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Floating away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
Number 98 on to kick it away.
Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Rushes on him. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A handoff for Watson. Powers through the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his feet. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And then that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Wants to bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Jenkins. He hurls one deep down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. trying to cap this drive with the pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 8 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Coming out of the locker room, the Panthers head coach told me their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. A good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Panthers will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Shoots it to the left. The short hands, it's Hicks. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Back open in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Gonna look downfield again. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Turner. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Finding some room. Tripped up for the tackle.
This defense has to know that QB zone read is a big part of how they're going to be attacked. These linebackers, they've got to switch and get into position to replace these crashing defensive ends, because this is a quarterback that can get up the field quickly like he did on that last play.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's a give to Watson. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Makes the catch. It's Wade. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He's spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Knights will line up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Catch in the middle. It's set. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Turner. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to the well. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on first. Might have it, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the time with the extra point. And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the 4th.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
The Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Got room to work. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You just need more from your offensive line. short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. He's got the back in the middle. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now the Knights will call their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's right. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They go to the ground. Touchdown, Panthers. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
And they tacked on the extra point. Here he comes with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Under fire. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the